recently, I think it was a month or so ago, you opened up for Dom Kennedy, man. I'm a
did.
huge Dom Kennedy fan, man. And how did that go?
The show was cool, man. Great turnout, I guess, for, Score More. They had a good turnout, and, I sold out all my tickets, so I had my people there. I was actually working with half a band, though, that day. My drummer,
Oh, really?
My drummer and my guitarist were both not available that night, so I had, like, a fill-in drummer and a fill-in guitarist. And they held it down. We had a good time, did some songs, rocked the stage. That was pretty much it. We had a great time. Cool show.
That's cool, man. So for the people out there who can't really tell by the name, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. Dustin here is an Hispanic MC.
Hey.
And,
Orale.
I wanted to ask you. I did an interview with Brain Gang recently. Shout out to Brain Gang.
Yeah.
JT, they have a member named JT who's a white rapper.
Okay.
And when people look at white rappers, mostly they think, oh, here comes another white rapper. He's another Eminem wannabe. He's whack. He'll come here being like Mac Miller, talking about weed and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing with Hispanic MCs. When they think of Hispanic MCs, they think they're gonna come up there with the low song, talking about low riders and drinking and all of this stuff. But there's a lot of great Hispanic MCs out there. So what would you say, and not saying that those other MCs aren't great, I'm just saying there's different styles out there.
Yeah.
What would you say distinguishes you from the pack? And, what would you say to people who just look at you and say, oh, he's another Hispanic rapper? What would you say to those people, and how would you describe your difference from them?
Yeah, well, to the people that would just write me off for being Hispanic, like, that's just kind of funny. But it's understandable, like you said, I think the only Hispanic rapper I think of is like SPM right away. You think of Hispanic rappers, like I automatically think of SPM, but I mean it's just stereotypes. There's always stigmas and stereotypes that do with race, and you really can't get past it because we all each have our own that we think of when we think of. I mean, honestly, when I see a white rapper, I think the same thing. Like, this guy's gonna suck. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So if it happens, it happens, and really all they can do is listen to the music. That's really what it's all about. If they give it a chance and they like it, then they'll be happy with it. And if they don't, you really can't do anything about it, but just keep doing what you do. You know what I mean?
All right. So I also want to get your opinion on this. How would you describe, in your opinion, the state of hip hop these days? Like, a lot of people say hip hop's dead. A lot of people say hip hop is making a really big comeback now with some really great lyrical artists right now. What would you say about the state of hip hop these days?
Well, when I have to comment on the state of hip hop, which I really don't do, you know what I mean? It's just like, whatever. Music's music, hip hop's there. I mean, hip hop's doing good. You can't say that it's dead. You can't say that it's doing bad at all. Everyone's making music. J. Cole just sold so many records, you know what I mean?
Ooh, yes he did.
I mean, hip hop's not
#1.
dead. People are still buying music. iTunes is doing its thing. People are making money off of it, you know what I mean? I'm doing okay. This is my full-time gig. I got a part-time job, but, music is really what's making everything happen for me. And so, hip-hop's doing great. I mean, I try not to get involved with commentary on hip-hop. I haven't been doing it that long, to where I even feel like I have a voice in saying the state of it. So all I can really do is hold up my end, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep making music, and if it's doing a positive thing for it, well, then that's great, you know what I mean? That's all I can do.
All right, so names. Do you produce for other artists, or is there a way that they can get your services? Like,
man, I honestly, since I've been working on my solo stuff, I just really make beats for myself. There's some cats that I produce for, If you want to get a hold of me, just DustinCavazos.com. There's a little booking thing you can fill out. Just say you want some beats, you know what I mean? Or if you come out to the beat battle, come talk to me. And there's probably some better producers out there anyway that'll be at the beat battle. You can even talk to them, you know what I'm saying? I'll introduce you, so yeah.
Name some of the producers that are going to be in the beat battle.
Oh, man. Brain Gang Blue, he's formerly from Sore Losers. He does all their production work. We got a guy named iPond. We got a guy named Juno Complex. A guy named Mr. Chisholm, Cordero Torres. James Seiko, he's going to be in the beat battle, which I'm really happy about. He's a friend of a friend, and every time I hear his stuff, I'm just blown away by it. I honestly haven't heard too much of the producers. I've heard very little from everybody. My friend Marcus, we're kind of hosting the show together. I'm hosting it, talking to the people. He's listening to the artists and seeing who he wants. And so I'm interested just to be there because I want to see what these guys are really bringing because I only know a handful of the artists that are going to be there. So, I mean, there's some great great beat makers here in this town / producers that are going to be doing their thing that night.
That's cool, man. We're gonna play some more music for you guys. When we come back, I'm gonna talk to Dustin a little about his album he just came out with. I got a few questions about that.
Cool.
But you guys stay tuned. This is live from the Underground. Next up, we got.
Been a long day, real long day. I'm laying on the couch, I let this chill song play. This girl that I'm feeling in a real strong way is bringing me a sandwich and some chips on the plate. Chips on the plate, chips on the plate. I'm laying on the couch, I got some chips on the plate. I'm nomming on some chips on the plate. We about to catch a movie, Netflix is on the way.
Hello world, we are back once again on Live from the Underground. So, I have a few questions about the album for you, man. Again, incredible album.
Thank you.
If you haven't got it, get with this man and figure out how you can get it, because it's a very inspiring piece of work in my opinion. Just everything about it, the lyrics, the fact that you don't cuss when you rap, you know. I'm a big fan of that. If there's an MC out there who can prove that he can make great music without cussing, and you did the production yourself, man. So.
Well, I got to give a shout out to co-producer Jose Oli there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He really worked with, I wrote the songs, made a lot of the skeleton tracks with my software, and then he took those and got with the band, and they kind of found like a direction with each song that I wrote. So he definitely gets a lot of co-producer credit, and he engineered it. So
shout out to him, man. I wanted to ask. When I listen to the album, I hear you talk a lot about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you talk a lot about things you've gone through when it has to do with love. And even on your verse on Under, you talk about your first love.
Yeah.
So I want you to explain, which relationships really inspired, some of your verses or songs pertaining to relationships.
Yeah, well, that's funny.
You don't have to give away too many details,
the
name and all that.
It's kind of funny because some girls will be like, "That's about me, right?" And I'm like, don't get it twisted. It's not just about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all relationships with girls that I've had, whether it's friendship, whether it's like this girl's texting me too much, or it's like my ex-girlfriend from like 3 years, or the girl that I've been off and on with that I finally made my girlfriend. It's just like, it's really all those relationships kind of brought together, and I kind of just pull from, which is kind of funny to me.
Now explain again. Don't give away too many details. I don't want nobody getting me on Facebook like, why did you tell him to say my name? But the first love that you talked about in Under, like, can you explain any of that?
Yeah,
that relationship.
That was, man.
Because we've all had those first love stories.
Yeah,
I can tell you some things.
They're cool, man. They're really cool, and it was just, I knew the girl for a long time, just as friends. We decided to, make it official. We're in high school. I'm, 18. We decided, yes, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. And then it was kind of funny because, I don't know, you work to be with somebody for so long, We were, friends for, a year. And then, we finally get together. And I'm like, this girl's crazy. I break up with her, a week later because I'm like, this girl's crazy. And then from there, it was like a 3-year tornado of, a relationship.
Man.
Is it 3 years? Or 2 years, 4 years, I don't remember. 4 years maybe of just like a tornado of a relationship. But I learned a lot from it. I'm sure she did too. So
I mean, you could pretty much say that about any serious relationship. It may burn out and die. It might crash. But you definitely learn something from it.
And just in that kind of has to do with Believe Me a lot, or even just the whole Leaves process. Anything that has to do with Leaves and in the album, just that whole transition, moving on, things of that nature.
So what's your favorite song on the album, in your opinion?
Oh,
I know they're all your babies, but...
Yeah, it's true. They are kind of you know what I mean? I don't know. There's one that I do live, and whenever I do this song live, I always zone out a little bit. Well, there's 2 songs, but this one, I don't know. It's just I'll do it, and the song's over, and I'm like, oh, it's over. I snap out of it, and it's Leaves in the Wind. I don't know what it is about that song. I guess it's just maybe the build up to the end of the song and just how the lyrics came to me, and it all comes at once. The live music's going on, my eyes are closed, and then boom, I snap out of the song, and I'm like, oh wow, that just happened again. You know what I mean? So Leaves in the Wind is definitely something that always touches me every time.
And I said something to Topic last week because I told him, in my own opinion, that his album was one of the greatest hip hop albums I've ever heard personally.
Okay.
And part of that was, when you listen to his songs, you feel it. You feel the pain that that he felt when he wrote them. Like I told him when I heard Noise, which is the first song off the album, I just like I texted him like saying, man, your song made me cry, man, because I related to it. I related to it so much.
Yeah.
And when I listen to your album, I feel what you're saying so much because you can tell it's personal. You can tell you're giving your all about this, and you can feel what you're saying completely. And I remember even when I went out to Oak Cliff to get the CD from you, and I came home and I listened to it all the way back home. I even messaged you. I was like, I can't even pick my favorite song. Like every song that I listen to becomes my favorite. I remember telling you that.
Thank you.
And so to me, that's what makes a great piece of work. Whenever the people listening to it can feel exactly what you're feeling, and I think that's what you got on your hands, man.
Thank you.
I want to ask this too. Do you have a new project coming out?
I'm writing a new album. I don't even want to say the name yet.
I was about to ask you that too.
Or
like,
the concept, or the direction, or anything like that.
You're killing me,
I'm
Dustin.
totally waiting on that.
You're
But
killing
it's all
me,
there.
man.
I've been telling all the people in my band like the idea, and I get more excited the more that it starts developing in my head. So that's why I'm kind of waiting on it. But it's there. It's done. I got it.
I mean, so tell some people where they can find you, where they can follow you, anything like that.
I mean, any social network is Dustin Cavazos. If you go to DustinCavazos.com, I'm there. DustinCavazos.tumblr, I'm there. Twitter.com/Dustin Cavazos, I'm there. Go to your Facebook search and type in Dustin Cavazos. I'll be there like 5 times. So, yeah, that's the easiest way to find me is just type in my name, even if you just have to Google it.
My first week song of the week winner is my boy Topic. You know, his fans went out, they went and voted for him, and we got this song. We played it last week, but it won song of the week, so I'm gonna play it again. It's Topic, The World, and right after that, we're going to be ending the show with one of Dustin's songs. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is yet.
Cool.
I'm going to surprise y'all. But here it is with The World by Topic, and we'll be right back.
That's Topic.
You know the deal, young dude, got the city on his back. He ain't really got no swagger, he ain't really on the map. He don't do no dancey songs and he don't jig or none of that. He just do it big on tracks and keep his dreams intact, man.
All right, guys. So we're going to be signing out. Live from the Underground, this is Jay Will. I'm here with Dustin Cavazos. If you guys want to get a hold of me, go to twitter.com/JWill, y'all. Facebook.com/It'sJWill, y'all. I'm going to be that's where I'm going to be holding my contest for Song of the Week, and that's where I'm going to be giving you guys updates on the show and everything I'm doing. So become fans of my page, man. Let's blow up this underground scene. Let's get heard out there. So any last words, Dustin, you want to tell the people?
Shout out to Jay Wills. I mean, this guy's a good guy. Check him out on all levels. He's really trying to do something here that he was sharing with me, even while the music was playing. I mean, I'm going to support him as much as I can. I hope you guys do too.
All right, appreciate that. So we're going to end it off with one of Dustin's tracks. You know, this is the one he told me about most, and I actually really liked it. It's not my favorite because I don't have a favorite off the album. I can't pick one. But this is I Feel We've Already Met. So tell the people a little bit about that song, man.
Oh, man. This song, I Feel We've Already Met, I wrote it a while back, it was just really an observation, like how you go through life and you meet certain people that you almost feel like you already know.
All right, guys, so this is Jay Will signing off. We're going to end you off with Dustin's song. If you're in the D-Town area around October 27th, make sure you drop by the Beat Battle. Check it out. It's going to be real live. I can't wait for it. I'm going to be there definitely. And if you guys want to get at Dustin again, go to DustinCavazos.com or any social network and hook up with him, man. This is Jay Will live from the Underground signing off on week number 2. Peace out, y'all.
That you can't, but I can't let negativity creep up in my spirit. They probably talking down, but you know I never hear it. Never gonna go near it, never gonna get close. Give them a taste of their own medicine, a double dose. Give me another shot while I'm fighting against the ropes. And all those who bet against me, giving up all their hopes. They say that life's a roller coaster. How am I supposed to get down? Hold me closer till we on solid ground. Through the ups and the downs, through the turns and the loops. Tell me you love me now when I tell you I love you too. See, I really can't explain